Hi sweeties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna be talking about foundations. Alright, welcome to my channel. If you've never seen me before, hi, my name is Sweetie Pie, aka Melissa. On this channel, make sure you subscribe if you enjoy beauty content. We are just on the ball today apparently. And today we are talking about Drugstore Foundations. I have 4 brand new foundations and I have done, some try-ons for you guys so you can see what they look like on like some problematic skin, because my skin is not perfect right now. That is for sure. Definitely backing the camera up a little. But we do close-ups today so I can show you guys what these foundations can do. And yeah, let's just get into this video because it is probably going to be a bit of a long one. Alright guys, so we have 4 foundations, alright? First one is the Essence Pretty Natural, alright? Then we have the Revlon Colorstay Light Cover Foundation. This one's actually a bit of a pricey one. This one is the most pricey. Oh, I think it's exactly the same amount as the Physicians Formula, but way less coverage. Let's just put it that way. Then we have the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation and the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation and Concealer. Now I think I remember Physicians Formula doing these BS before, saying, oh, it's a foundation and concealer. Is it though? Is it though? It really isn't. Anyway, let's get into this video. We're going to start with the lighter coverage products and then we'll work up to the full coverage products, which is what I have on my face today. Today I have the Physicians Formula on this side and I have the Catrice True Match on this side with, powder, bronzer, blush, highlight, all that jazz. Alright, so the first foundation that we're going to talk about is the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. Now, I actually do like this one. I think I like this one second best out of all of these, and it's $8.99. Of course, Essence is super low budget, and it also has 1.01 fluid ounces like pretty much all foundations. I'm gonna read you the claims on this foundation. It says Pretty Natural. The Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation with hyaluronic acid and aloe vera, providing a natural medium coverage finish and weightless feel for up to 24 hours, leaving you with the perfect combo of pretty and natural. Vegan, paraben-free, alcohol-free, oil-free, and gluten-free. Very free. All right, came in 15 shades. They actually had I think pretty much all the shades in the Essence line. I was very surprised. I was like, damn, that is amazing. I love that. This is pretty good, okay? It's a medium coverage when you build it up. I can get away with it. As you can see, I will be showing you the demo. It builds, and you can build it up with a second layer and it will be medium coverage and it'll be very pretty on the skin. I've worn this quite a few times now and I'm really happy Essence came out with a foundation that I actually can wear. It's not my favorite, but I can wear this and it looks all right on the skin. My downfalls for this is it doesn't last forever. It kind of sits in my fine lines a little bit, and I will let you see that demo right here. This is the Essence Pretty Natural, and they had 20 shades. I did not see exactly how deep this went, but it is, let's see if I can get a good, it's a pretty thick foundation. Says it has, it's the Hydrating Foundation with Hyaluron and Aloe Vera. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit, and we're just gonna, okay, and then let's go in with this. Now, as you can see, it's about 20% covered, I'd say. It gives you a slight tint to the skin. See, And I'll be sure to do some before and afters so you can see it like really well, that these two foundations are not going to give you. Now I'm going in with a pretty large dollop again on my cheek, and I'm building this up. This will be like the second layer. And as you can see, like some coverage does start to develop. All right, so this is essentially 2 layers of the Essence Pretty Natural, and you can see it's never going to be full coverage. That is not what you're going to get out of this foundation. You'll get a medium coverage at best. Yeah, I'd say medium coverage at best. I don't love the way it makes my little forehead wrinkles look. But other than that, it looks pretty good right now. I'd say it's a natural finish. Bordering on a little dewy. So yeah, as I was saying, you know, you can see in the demo, it's about a medium coverage. It's like, it's an okay foundation. It's an all right everyday foundation. If you're someone with large pores, and if you're someone with a little more acne or things that need to be covered up, you may find that you're not going to be able to cover up everything with this. This is going to be your medium coverage. Now, if you were going to bump this up and put a little bit of like powder foundation over, oh, done. Anyway, let's go on to the next one here. This is the Revlon Colorstay Light Cover Foundation. This is an expensive foundation. This is $20.99 on my shopper's website, and it has 12 shades. They did not go that deep. They didn't go that deep. Now, this says it's a lightweight, long-wear fluid foundation with buildable coverage that looks flawless and feels fresh for 12 hours. I do not agree. It evens out complexion with a range of adaptable shades that disappear into most skin tones and hydrate skin all day. Well, see, I do believe in that. It says it's a long-wear fluid foundation. I don't know. Like, I don't know what long wear means, because if there isn't a whole lot of coverage in something, like automatically you don't, long wear is like, I don't know. I don't believe in the long wear. I think that this is probably the one that broke down on me the fastest, and only because it's a supernatural coverage. So, you know, when you put it on and it has a little bit of coverage, by the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, probably the least favorite out of all these foundations is the Revlon, and let's go into that demo. All right, let's go into this baby. This is my nemesis because this is the only one that is too light for me. And of course, I'm going to use this side, not this side. And this one, as you can see, it's a little more on the liquidy side. So I took about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drops. And we're just going. And as you can see, as I said, it is on the lighter side. But I figured that shouldn't really matter with coverage that much. If you're like, you know, if it's a little too dark or a little too light. You should still be able to judge the coverage of a product. Just going in with a little bit more, like I did with the other one. Because as you can see, like the first kind of layer kind of either gets sucked up in my sponge or is not all that pigmented. Go with a little bit more for the forehead. This is the hard part because I'm trying not to mess up my eyebrow. I'm gonna switch hands, which is not like me because I'm left-handed. I am a left-handed person. So is my boyfriend. It's kind of odd. We're both lefties. Okay, so in essence, to yes, I definitely like the finish of the essence better. I do like when I was wearing this, I found I got a little bit more like staying power, but I don't know, I like the coverage better than the Revlon side, which you can see, like you can still really see some of this going on. As you can see, it's like it's buildable, but it's really not. I don't find it that great on the skin. I don't know, it's not like super skin enhancing or anything. So I'm definitely putting this one down at the bottom. I like the essence better than I like this one for sure. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. The next one we are going to talk about is probably my favorite out of all of these, and sadly enough, I feel bad because the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation has been super pretty. I have been wearing this now for 2 hours and I'm still pretty happy with the way it looks. Like, I don't know if you can see that very well because the light is so bright, but I do. I like this foundation and I feel bad because one of my friends does not like this foundation, but that just shows sometimes the way that people perceive the look of their skin and the way they want their skin to look is sometimes different. Anyway, I really like this. I have mine in neutral sand. This is a $13.99, which is the like second cheapest. Catrice and Essence are kind of like together. So this is not this though. This is not this at all. Like it's totally different. Now, there were 9 shades of the Catrice in the lineup at my Shoppers. And then when I went on the Catrice website, they said that there was 20 shades. But in all honesty, there was really no light and no dark at my Shoppers. They had like just the in-between shades and that was it. And there was like, 9 shades there. So I kind of wonder why they didn't, like incorporate a little bit more into the lineup. I'm not sure why, couldn't tell you, but I was a little weirded out by that because I literally got one of the darkest shades that was on the display and I thought like, holy geez, like I'm pretty pale right now and here I am getting one of the darker shades. I don't know. I said the same thing when I went to use it in a Get Ready With Me a couple videos ago that I was like, is this even gonna work? I really like this foundation though. I've been wearing it for a few days and I'm just like, I feel bad because I know that someone doesn't like it. Anyways, the little clip of this side of my face today, putting on the Catrice True Skin. Now you can see that with the Catrice, it covers a lot more, a lot quicker. But that's not what those ones are claiming. They're claiming a light coverage, and I have made those foundations work really nicely for me. It just depends on what you're looking for in a foundation. Are you looking for it to be covering up a lot? Are you looking for it to be just a light wash? Or do you have mature skin? And this is a pretty good match for me. All right. And see, that is one coat. And honestly, I'm like good with that. I don't have to go in with a second layer. And if my skin were a little better, I don't think I would have I don't think I would have to go in too much with the other two foundations. It's just, my skin's not that great right now because I'm masking. And as you can see, it is definitely a medium to full coverage. When my skin is bad, I just crave that so much. But I will show you some pictures, as I said, of when I made like this one, even the Revlon, work and look really beautiful. And I didn't use powder or foundation or anything. I literally just put that on. I put some concealer under my eyes. I think I used the Dermacol a little bit around my mouth, and that was it. And it looked really beautiful. So I'm not like saying that this is not a good foundation. I'm just saying that this is the worst one I tried out of the lineup. Anyway, let's go on to the last foundation, which is like pretty much like the middle baby. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It Foundation and Concealer. Now, if you do not like kind of, well, it's not tacky now, but it's not that it's tacky now. I just feel like this foundation breaks down a little bit faster because of the oils in it. Let me read you what this one actually says. It says, indulge in this ultra luxurious foundation and concealer infused with a powerful blend of Muramura butter, Kapuki butter, and Takuma butter from the lush, nutrient-rich Amazon. Incredibly creamy texture melts onto skin, leaving a natural, radiant glow, while our long-wear, weightless formula provides beautiful, buildable coverage. Oh my gosh, I was like, can I get this out? Now, there were 5 shades that I could find on my shopper's website. Terrible. As always, there were only 3 shades in the stand where I got this at my Rexall, I think is where I got mine. But there were 12 shades on the website. So it did go deeper. It's $20.99. I think it is the most expensive. The Revlon is $20.99 as well, but I remember paying just slightly more for this when I was at Rexall. This is a heavier foundation. Just like the Catrice, I think this is like a medium to full. You could use it as concealer, but it would be a like medium coverage concealer at best. And like, if you're gonna have one in your foundation shade, then if you do the lighter concealer, that's not gonna work. You're gonna need 2. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, let's go and look at the other half of my face. So we'll do a little demo. Now I'm getting so interrupted by work right now. But yeah, we're gonna do this side, which I do have quite a few blemishes. Now this is a heavier foundation. I have found this to be the heaviest foundation out of all of these. Easy to apply though, more on a liquidy side, but when it dries down a little matter, a little more like bam. And you could use this as a light coverage foundation. I or foundation, a light coverage concealer, but I don't think it's gonna like conceal super dark circles or anything like that. And this one definitely has like a little bit of that butter scent to it. This one I didn't notice the scent at all. All right. These both look literally identical. Right now, as of right now, just putting it on my face, like whatever brand you want to support, the Catrice or the Physicians Formula, they look so much alike right now. They're both like more hydrating kind of foundations. I'd say this one is more of, yeah, see this says creamy texture, melts into skin, leaving a natural, radiant, glowy complexion. And then this one is the hydrating one, so yeah. Not bad. I like these. Ugh. My skin is just no good right now, so I'm not in love with the lighter coverage. This is just better for me right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go put everything else on, and yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about these foundations. Regroup a little bit with all of these foundations. So if we were gonna rank these foundations, the very worst foundation I think for me out of these four would be the Revlon Colorstay Light Cover Foundation. I do not love the finish it gives me. I feel like it kind of sticks in my pores a little bit. It's very low coverage, and I did happen to get a color that wasn't exactly my shade, which I think definitely threw me off a little bit as well. I need a really powerful concealer when I use this. I need a powerful concealer so that I can conceal my craziness. You know, because like masking, oh gosh, come on. Masking is giving me acne. You know what? That is such BS because I had acne way before masking. Anyway, let's get on with the next one in the lineup is definitely going to be the Essence Pretty Natural. All right, it's not that I don't like this, but I tend to like these two a little bit more just because they cover more in less product. I feel like I'm less heavy on the face. This does build really well though. If you wanted to build this to like a full coverage, it would be a little thick, but you could get it there. You could definitely get it there. You can definitely see that in like the little clippets that you could get this to full coverage. Then we would do the Physicians Formula Butter Believe It. It just doesn't last as long as I think the Catrice does. It's very kind of got, you know, all those mura butters in it, and I think that's why it just kind of melts a little bit after about like, you know, 4 hours of wearing it. I can kind of feel the little stickiness under my mask, and I'm like, ew, what is that? Like, And then last but not least, my fave would definitely be the Catrice. Excuse me. Oh, the Catrice. Out of these, I would definitely pick the Catrice. Now, I would not pick this over top of my Quo foundation. That is definitely a ride or die. Or the Huda Stick Foundation. I would definitely pick that over this any day. But it is an alright foundation, and I did find that it lasted a pretty good amount of time on me. I will take a few pictures later on in the day and show you what this baby on this side looks like for you guys. My skin is probably a dry, it's a normal to dry right now because it's so wintry in my part of the world. So yeah, anyway, I hope you guys like kind of enjoyed this video, and I hope I can edit this so that it is not a clusterfuck. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, whatever. Stay safe, and yeah, mwah, bye!